FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
You are listening to Yankton Baseball on KYNT, Yankton's home team for all the action on the diamond.
The payoff pitch. And gets him! Looking on the outside corner.
2-0, swung on and belted to right field by Feezer. This one is high, back, and gone.
Rounding third. There will be a play at the plate. The slide. He's safe at home.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by
Hy-Vee, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, Ben's Brew Station, 1919 Root Beer, Fairfield Inn and Suites and the Holiday Inn Express in Yankton, Triple Time Rudy's, Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Vision Real Estate, Missouri River Associates, First Chiropractic Centers, First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Conkling Distributing, SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, Avera, Mayor Signs, Vision Care Associates, Truxedo, MT and RC Smith Insurance, Olson's Pest Technicians, Parker Hannafin, Midwest Insurance Agency.
Now we go live to the action with SDBA and NSMA Sportscaster of the Year award winner, KYNT Sports Director Bryce Ladwig.
And day two of the American Legion State Tournament up in Watertown, South Dakota is off to a fascinating start. Rapid City Post 22 was taking on Brandon Valley just a little bit ago. They just wrapped up that game, and Post 22 remains alive. But Brandon Valley, the high school champions from the spring season, gave them a run for their money. Post 22 able to hold on 11-9, bases loaded at the end of the game. And so Rapid City Post 22 continues on. Brandon Valley is now done. And we'll focus on Yankton Post 12 now as they look to do the same. They want to remain alive. They lost yesterday to Harrisburg 8-0. And they are now in an elimination game against Pierre Post 8. And we'll have that coverage for you simulcasting on KYNT and KYN-TV, taking audio from KXLG in Watertown. Appreciate them allowing us to take their feed. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. I am in the KYNT studios, which today are brought to you by Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Score great rates and flexible reservations when you book direct with Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Fans of the game today brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Our matchup breakdown today brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, your local Clopay dealer specializing in sales, installation, and service of garage doors and openers for homes and businesses across eastern South Dakota. And Pierre, a dangerous team in their own right. They started to get a little more hot late in the season and started figuring some stuff out. And they're going to be a tough out for Yankton. I think Yankton still holds that advantage, obviously. Did not see each other in the regular season. And we'll see. But they have had a lot of history, especially in the spring seasons, getting to state or punching their state ticket against Pierre a couple times. And very, very familiar with each other nonetheless, even though they haven't faced off this season. They will for the first time here coming up, and it is an elimination game. So Pierre Post 8 looking to stay alive. Yankton looking to stay alive in the loser side of the bracket. Or the elimination side is a better way to put it, of the bracket in day two of the 2025 Senior Legion Class A State Tournament up in Watertown. And our broadcast partners today, thanks to America's Best Realty. Ready to stop renting and start owning? America's Best Realty can help you unlock the American dream. Call 260-1600 today. And Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Colby Cookta. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-653-4860 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. And Yankton Medical Clinic, providing comprehensive care for the whole family, all in one place. So much care, so close to home. All right, let's go over the bracket. The bracket review brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. All right, day one results from the state tournament. Rapid City 22, the number one Seed lost to number 8 seed Rapid City Post 3, 24-1. Number 2 seed Yankton, of course, lost to number 7 Harrisburg Post 45 Gold, 8-0. Number 3 Watertown Post 17 defeated Pierre Post 8, 5-2. And number 4 Brandon Valley Post 131 lost to Renner Post 307, 6-2. And obviously I already went over the result from game 1 of today. Post 22 able to hold on. Brandon Valley gave them a run for their money, but 11-9 victory for Rapid City Post 22. And then after the Yankton game, we'll have Renner taking on Rapid City Post 320 in the winner bracket, and Watertown Post 17 taking on Harrisburg in the winner bracket. So, very big day of baseball ahead for us here today. Thanks to our broadcast partner, Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And First Dakota National Bank. For more than 150 years, they've been providing South Dakota families and businesses just like yours personalized banking services. Member FDIC. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and get you closer to, a little deeper into the pregame, and eventually we'll send it over to KXLG in Watertown. Again, taking their audio feed and simulcasting on KYNT and KYNTV today. Pierre, Post 8, taking on Yankton, Post 12. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show on KYNT and KYNTV.
This is the sound of grilling season. It's time to get back to cookouts, to gathering with friends and family, and making memories. And with Hy-Vee's lower prices on thousands of items all over the store, you can still get the best quality meat and everything else you need for your barbecues at prices that will make you smile. Get back to grilling for less, with a little help from Hy-Vee.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat, brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
When the summer heat is on, make sure your cooling system is up to the challenge. Kaiser Heating and Cooling has the right solution for your home or business, whether it's a high-efficiency air conditioner, geothermal system, or reliable heat pump unit. For over 77 years, we've been keeping Yankton cool with expert installation and service. Don't sweat this summer. Stay comfortable all season long with Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Yankton's most trusted heating and cooling professionals.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
All right, welcome back into the Hy-Vee pregame show. Bryce Ladwig here in the KYNT studios. We're simulcasting the game between Pierre Post 8 and Post 12 out of Yankton. It's up in Watertown. We're simulcasting today on KYNT and KYNT-V. All right, this is where we would have our pregame coach interview. Coach Drew Lawrence and I did connect and say we are going to connect postgame, so fingers crossed. But it gets busy up there. I know it does, especially after a tough loss. Especially you're trying to get to your guys, talk to them, get them set for the next day. And Coach Lawrence has also involved very heavily with the American Legion in South Dakota, so I think he had some duties to take care of some ceremonies he had to be part of as well. So no harm, no foul, but we will instead look over yesterday's game in more detail. We'll do that in a second. I want to thank our broadcast partner, FNBO. Yankton Sports are brought to you by FNBO, the great big small bank, proud to serve our community for more than 165 years. Stop on by your local branch or visit fnbo.com. And Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing, is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. And FloorTech. Whether it's a soaked carpet, a flooded basement, or unexpected water damage, when your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech. Trusted local experts ready when you need them. 665-4839. All right, this game review will be brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in convenience stores, grocery stores, or on tap at local restaurants. So yesterday, Yankton lost to Harrisburg, Post 45 Gold. And just kind of go through just the recap. Harrisburg got on the board in the top of the second inning. Griffin Schlopkel doubled to right field. Darren Safransky singled to left. Each scored a run. Harrisburg scored 5 runs on 3 hits in the top of the fourth. Safransky singled. He scored a run. Noah Bashi hit a grand slam to right field. That kind of put the nail in the coffin there. Mark Cottle led things off on the mound for Yankton. He allowed 2 hits and 2 runs over 3 innings. He struck out 2 and walked 2. Cason Severson stepped on the bump for Harrisburg, and he allowed 4 hits, 0 runs over 3 and a third, striking out 4 and walking 2. Gavin Johnson, Beck Reichen, Owen Washawn, Easton Fieser, and Matthew Sheldon each collected 1 hit for Yankton. And Harrisburg, they got 9 hits in the game, and Safransky, the number 9 hitter, led the team with 3 hits and 4 at-bats. And Boshi went 1 for 2 at the plate and led the team with, of course, those 4 runs batted in. And Tayton Muntz also had 2 hits for Harrisburg. Let's look at the game from yesterday. Thanks to our broadcast partner, Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton Sports. We need to be sure, make it Sherco. And Roy Wilcox, State Farm Insurance. For over 100 years, State Farm has helped customers get to a better state, and Roy Wilcox is here to do the same for you. Let him help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. That's Roy Wilcox, State Farm Insurance. And First Chiropractic Center, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Located at 2507 Fox Run Parkway, Yankton. All right, we'll take another break, come back, and continue here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. It's the state tournament up in Watertown, simulcasting today on KYNT and KYNT-TV.
Recently, a small business owner came into the UPS store to pick up a banner we printed for her latest event. As we rolled it up, she asked if we also designed brochures. The answer? Absolutely, we can help with that too. For over 7 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping customers with all kinds of printing, from large banners to detailed brochures. Come see us today and find out how we can assist with your next big project. And don't forget to ask about our print specials.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
At Yankton Medical Clinic, high tech meets unmatched hands-on expertise in the orthopedic clinic. From robotic-assisted knee replacement and minimally invasive spine surgery to sports injuries and pediatric orthopedics, Dr. Brent Adams and Dr. Jeremy Kudera are specially trained to help you get back to living, moving, and feeling better. No unnecessary referrals, no bouncing between buildings. Just direct access to the orthopedic expertise your body deserves. Call for an appointment today or learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Buying your first home? That's a big moment. A happy, feel-good, when's the housewarming party moment. When you're ready to look for a home, start with a local FNBO mortgage lender. We're here to answer questions, personalize the experience, and share our expertise so you can focus on your search. Start your application and get pre-qualified now at fnbo.com. Your mortgage moment is just around the corner, and FNBO will be there every step. Visit our nearest branch or go to fnbo.com. FNBO is an equal housing lender.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Looking for the perfect place to get together with friends and family, watch the game, and enjoy some of the best wings in town? Make plans to visit Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. It doesn't matter what team you cheer for, your game day cravings are covered. Enjoy the action while you dig into mouth-watering wings, juicy burgers, and stacked sandwiches. Open Tuesday through Sunday, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
I'm Nick Shudak. I'm the Dean of Undergraduate Studies at Mount Marty University. We have a ton of scholarships, right? We mitigate tuition through our scholarships. The monastery is very generous in terms of some of the scholarships that are available to students. We do everything we can to make sure that we're an affordable, private, mission-driven institution, and our affordability is pretty comparable to many state institutions.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great futures begin.
All right, welcome back into the Hy-Vee pregame show. Bryce Ladwick here. And let's get into our stats in focus, brought to you by Vision Care Associates. See the difference with Vision Care Associates, advanced eye care for the whole family. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. All right, stats focus for Yankton today is getting on the board. Yankton has not been shut out this season. One time, two times. I'm looking. They have been shut out this season 3 times with a 26-11 record. So a very rare water for Yankton to be in yesterday. So stats of focus is the fact that they have not been shut out more than 3 times all season. And I don't expect that to be the case moving forward today. Thanks to our broadcast partner, Aztec, one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community. Build a career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. And Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs today. Call today to set up an appointment. Visit MidwestInsuranceYankton.com. And Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire, because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. Keys to the game brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Vision Real Estate, located at the corner of Burley and 4th in Yankton, or call 605-664-5555. And key to the game today kind of blends in with the other one, but runners in scoring position, get them home. And Yankton, especially in the few first innings yesterday, threatened, I think in the first 3 innings, and unable to get that big hit to get guys home. And that's really going to be the key to the game today. Key player of the game brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Need expert guidance or insurance? Trust the team at Missouri River Associates in Yankton to point you in the right direction. All right, so our key player today, yesterday it was Matthew Sheldon. Today I want to say Beck Reichen. Whether it's on the mound or at the plate, 287 average, 446 on base, 793 OPS, and some very good numbers at the plate in the top half of the team. But stolen bases, he is tied for second on the team with 9. And Yankton might need to continue being aggressive on the base paths. That's what they've hung their hat on all season, and I think today would be no different. Beck Reichen, our key player of the game. Thanks to our broadcast partner, the UPS Store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. And Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. All right, we'll take another break, come back, and continue here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. And they're going to get started up in Watertown relatively soon, I would think. And we'll have the audio simulcast for you right here at KYT and KYTV.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Here's the deal, renters. When you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you can save an average of $642. You heard me. So you get the right coverage for your car and stuff at the right price for you. State Farm agent Rhonda Westland and her team are ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call 605-665-4411 today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Inflammation is the root cause of the chronic pain we experience every day. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlandson with First Chiropractic Centers. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep in good health is to adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Replace grains with more fruits and vegetables. For salads, use mixed greens, small amounts of dairy products, no soda, and only 1 cup of coffee per day. An anti-inflammatory diet can help you lose weight, become pain-free, and feel great. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Good day, this is Larry from Larry's Heating and Cooling. We're having a hot summer sale on a 2-ton central air with the new 54B Freon. Includes basic installation, 10-year part warranty, 2-year maintenance agreement, all for only $34.45. Financing available. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling, servicing Yankton, Vermilion, and the surrounding areas. Call today. And remember, before you buy anything, give us a call for a second quote.
Are you tired of sugary sports drinks that make you crash faster than your team's playoff hopes? Strike out thirst like a champ with Liquid Death. It's 100% mountain water, no sugar, no weird colors, no fake flavors, just pure hydration that's cooler than your walk-up song. Perfect for dugouts, doubleheaders, and post-game victory laps. Because swinging for the fences is easier when you're not running on fruit punch and regrets. Whether you're playing, practicing, or just pretending to stretch, grab a Liquid Death and crush your thirst with style.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
South Dakota football and volleyball season tickets are available now. The Coyote football team reached new heights in 2024, totaling 11 wins and earning an appearance in the FCS playoff semifinals.
Bauman fires deep, got a man open. It's Jack Martins. He's got it. He's in. Touchdown, South Dakota.
Volleyball continued their tradition of success, appearing in their 5th NCAA tournament. Join the fun and secure your seats at GoYotes.com.
All right, welcome back into the Hy-Vee pregame show. They have started their pregame coverage on Post 17 TV and YouTube and KXLG up in Watertown, carrying their feed and simulcasting on KYNT and KYNTV. Today, we'll send it over there here soon. First, I want to thank our broadcast partner, Pizza Ranch, for legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch. It's on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports. And the Fox Stop. For all your daily convenience and fuel needs, make a stop at the Fox Stop, serving breakfast and lunch daily, including personal-sized Godfather's pizzas. 1316 West 30th Street in Yankton. All right, colors of the game brought to you by Royal Sports Shop in Yankton. Need new uniforms for your school or rec team? Call or go online to royalsportshop.com. Umpires of the game today. Well, I should say the colors, maybe, if I'm going to say it. Yankton's going to be in their red tops today, and it looks like Pierre is going to be in their green tops and gray pants, Yankton with the white pants. So those are colors of the game. Umpires of the game today brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the diamond. And starting lineups brought to you by First Chiropractic Center, making life better one adjustment at a time, located at 2507 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. When we send it over to the live broadcast, they'll have those for you. And also want to thank our broadcast partner, Truxedo, a real truck company. Search Truxedo on Google to learn more. Buell's Cleaners. From rugs and uniforms to linens and more, trust Buell's in downtown Yankton for professional cleaning services. MT&RC Smith Insurance, an independent insurance agency offering you a variety of products for individual, family, and business needs. 204 West 4th Street in Yankton, or call 665-3611. And Vision Care Associates. See the difference with Vision Care Associates, advanced eye care for the whole family. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located in the Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. All right, we'll take another break. When we come back, we will send it over to KXLG in Watertown. Once again, carrying their feed for the simulcast today on KYNT and KYNTV. It's Yankton Post 12 taking on Pierre. Post 8 in an elimination game up in the state tournament in Watertown. We'll be back.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down. Your dog decides your couch is a chew toy. And, oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote. Because life happens, and we're ready for it.
The housing market is constantly changing. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and with 20 years of experience, I'll help you navigate the ever-changing real estate environment. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, my experience and attention to detail will guide you through the process. Let's find you the right home at the right time. Call me and we'll talk about your home needs. Deb Speck, Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Hey, this is Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal. I was in town for the Pass It On Baseball Clinic and had the honor of staying at the Fairfield by Marriott. And I have to say, one of my favorite places ever in all of my travels. It is super clean. It is beautiful on the inside, and the staff is top-notch. They're incredible. They're very kind. They remember you. The rooms are clean. The beds were incredibly comfortable. The showers were hot. The food was great, and I even got a workout in. So I highly recommend, if you get the chance, stay at the Fairfield by Marriott right here in Yankton.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Boston Shoes to Boots is your locally owned family shoe store located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street. We offer the service and quality product to fit the whole family. Whether you're in the market for athletics, dress, casual, or work, come shop with us 6 days a week or shop online all the time at bostonshoestoboots.com. Try out our foot scanner and get fitted for insoles. Happy feet keep you healthy and on the move. Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics.
Tourism, it's a big deal in the Yankton area. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. Over 1 million people visit our rivers, lakes, campsites, and trails. These visitors offer an incredible boost to our economy, adding tax dollars and helping our local businesses grow. So if you get stuck behind a vehicle from out of state, pulling a boat or a camper on a Friday afternoon, don't get upset. Instead, smile and extend a friendly wave and let them know we appreciate that they chose Yankton for their vacation.
Hey, why are you in the garage?
This storm is bad. I'm worried about the garage doors.
Come on, what could happen?
A lot. Hail could dent the doors. Like that. And high winds could bend the doors or even break them. Like that.
So when that happens, what happens?
You call Upper Midwest Garage Door.
Upper Midwest Garage Door offers reliable storm damage repair for residential and commercial doors. We're an authorized Clopay dealer serving eastern South Dakota. Visit us at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
All right, welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. And we're about to send it over to KXLG in Watertown, carrying their feed audio simulcasting, KYNT and KYNTV today. First pitch brought to you by The Boathouse, located in the downtown Meridian District. The Boathouse, the most fun you can find on land. Head there for great food, fun, and drinks. If you can't be on the boat or at the Diamond, then it's The Boathouse. Inning breaks today brought to you by Rise Fuel. Packed with essential vitamins and nutrients, Rise Fuel gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Fuel your ambition and unleash your potential with Rise Fuel. as well as SWAT Chiropractic Center and Rehab. Their number one goal is helping you feel at home and live a healthier, pain-free life. Your go-to for specialized wellness and therapy. Visit SWATChiropracticandRehab.com. Also want to thank today Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser. Go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Midwest Insurance Agency. From auto and farm coverage to serious home protection, they've got you covered. Call 665-2389 or visit MidwestInsuranceYankton.com. And H&R Block, open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Located in the Yankton Plaza, call 605-665-3366. All right. I'm Bryce Ladwick, and that was your pregame show brought to you by Hy-Vee. We're going to go ahead and send the feed over to KXLG in Watertown. For last time, I'll mention that they are letting us carry their feed for this game. Yankton Post 12 taking on Pierre Post 8, an elimination game up in Watertown.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 1, Evan Sirk. And the rest of Yankton Post 12 with assistant coach Trey Creer and the head coach Drew Lawrence. Introducing the umpires for Game 6. At home plate, Johnny Kirshner. At first base, Greg Warren. And at third base, Mike Deming. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and remove your hats for the reading of the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship, to be followed by the singing of our national anthem. To recite the code, representing the South Dakota State American Legion Athletic Commission, is Mr. Randy Miller.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Post 8, Post 12. It's Elimination Day. Remember, maintain your composure. Repeat after me. I will keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body.
It's now time for our national anthem. Please honor the flag beyond the fence in left, and to sing the Star-Spangled Banner, Casey Shoemaker.
Whoa, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, before Yankton takes the field, we'd like, as South Dakota American Legion, to recognize all veterans in attendance today.
And welcome to the Watertown Stadium. We've got a big-time elimination match here, Brett. This is going to be between Pierre Post 8, and they're going to take on Yankton Post 12. These two teams, both of them are communities that support their baseball teams, strong traditions. But this game is win and go on, lose and go home.
That's right, Cam. Both teams suffered tough losses yesterday. Yankton Post 12, the tournament's number 2 seed, went down in defeat to Harrisburg Post 45 in an 8-0 upset. Meanwhile, Pierre last night, the number 6 seed battled but fell short in a 5-2 loss to Watertown. So this is a winner-go-home baseball today. So we can bet both clubs are going to grind it out and bring it today.
Yeah, and I think, if we look at yesterday and Harrisburg, they're a good team. Yankton, I think they had their ace on the bump yesterday. They didn't play as good a baseball as I think that they've played all season long. I expect them to come out here today with energy and to get back into this tournament. Pierre on the other side, they played a really good Watertown team to a 4-2 loss, and that was maybe some errors involved in that game that made some decision. So this is a game that both teams want. Obviously, Yankton might have a sour taste in their mouth. So let's talk about Yankton post 12. They came into this tournament as the number 2 team, and they really have talent up and down the lineup, both on the offensive side, that pitching side. That shutout loss to Harrisburg, that might have been simply a wake-up call for them. We'll see what happens. And they're going to have Fieser. He bats .350, 38 RBIs, but on the bump here this afternoon is going to be Beck Reichen. Beck Reichen has a 3.663 ERA and a 1.5 whip. So another good pitcher and excellent athlete. First pitch is in, and one pitch, one out.
That's a good way to start the game for Yankton. Beck Reichen was their shortstop yesterday, made some outstanding plays defensively, so it'll be interesting today to see how he pitches.
Dawson gets up to bat for Pierre. And he'll take a pitch for a strike. Dawson bats at .360. He's one of the top batters for Pierre, and he puts that on the ground. It goes up the middle to Wishan. Wishan cleans it, fields it cleanly, and throws over to first base for the out.
That was a nice play up the middle by Wishan, going to his backhand.
Charlie Simpson is the third batter for Pierre. He bats at .360 clip, and he could put it over the fence as well. He's got a home run on the year, 3 triples. That pitch is inside for ball 1. Beck Reichen on the bump. He wears number 2, Yankton today, in their red tops, white bottoms. 2-0. To Charlie Simpson. Simpson takes that one for a strike. Off speed pitch by Reichen, and that just goes outside. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. Simpson takes a hack at that one, fouls that straight back. There are 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Yankton is the home team. Payoff pitch. Goki going to be charged likely with an error there. So Charlie Simpson, hard hit to the third baseman of Goki. Goki just didn't set his feet, and through that all arm did go beyond Sheldon. So it'll be charged with an error, and Simpson will get to second base.
Yeah, Sheldon wasn't able to come up with the scoop on that play, so Simpson was able to advance to second on the throw. Now coming up is 4-hitter for Pierre, Cooper Twilliger.
Cooper Terwilliger, you hear a lot about him in the gridiron scene. He's getting some national attention as a tight end. Big kid, makes a hit to shortstop, and great play by Tate Bestie going to his right. Makes that clean fielding play and then throws across his body to get Terwilliger. So the top of the first will end with no runs on no hits. There was one error and one left on base.
The best way to get the most out of college is to...
It's never a good time to find yourself stuck on the side of the road. When you do, call Gary's Towing, your trusted family-owned towing service serving the Yankton area for over 50 years. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy towing, they've got the right equipment and the experience to get you back on the road fast. Day or night, call Gary, Mike, or Mason, 665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Matchup between Pierre and Yankton in the bottom half is going to be J.J. Buchholz. J.J. Buchholz has a 2.146 ERA with a whip of 1.22, so a really good pitcher is Buchholz. First pitch is in for a strike. Hits the gapper.
I think that's big for Yankton to get off after not scoring a run yesterday, to get a base runner early and maybe get a quick run on the board here.
So good hit by Goki right up the middle.
That brings Matthew Sheldon to the plate. He's currently batting .389, 25 RBIs, 9 doubles.
That pitch is in for a strike to Sheldon. Sheldon was one of the Yankton players to make it to third base yesterday. They only had two occasions did they have base runners that made it to third against Harrisburg. That one's down for a ball. Sheldon hits that one. It's deep going down left, and that is going to go foul.
Put a little charge in that one. It was foul, but you can see Sheldon's power there.
Sheldon does have, he is one of the power hitters for Yankton. He does have a 1 triple and 9 doubles, and on-base percentage of .540. So in that second hole, a lot of times you see that second hole as being, good at that bunt specialist. I don't see Sheldon as a bunter too often.
No, I don't think their coach is going to have him sacrifice too many times.
Two and two count. Buchholz facing Sheldon. Buchholz looking over at Goki at first. Token throw over. He is safe. Buchholz throws that one into the dirt, and the steal was actually on, so that was before it went in the dirt, and we'll have a stolen base for Goki. Sheldon remains at the plate with a full count. Buchholz in an early jam here with a man in scoring position. That one's down and low. Sheldon is going to walk.
That brings up Easton Fieser, right fielder for Yankton. One of their clearly best hitters on the team. He almost went yard yesterday, hit a double off the fence.
Fieser does have a home run on the year, and 3 triples, 11 doubles, averages 350. Fieser. Takes that one down for a ball. Early trouble for J.J. Buchholz. Having just a little bit of difficulty finding the strike zone. He is taking his time, trying to get his focus. Pitches in, down and in on the left-hander of Fieser. Buchholz going to take a couple steps off the mound, take a breath, try and regroup. He's got a 3-0 count. Fieser just can be patient right now. And he does take a 4-pitch walk. This will load up the bases for Yankton. We're going to see Pierre come out and have a quick meeting. What do you do here in the first inning, Brett? What do you say as a coach to your pitcher that, first inning and no outs, bases loaded?
I think they're probably telling him to relax. We need some strikes here, and let's get a ground ball. Let's get an out. Maybe we can induce a double play. Help ourselves get out of the inning. They may play their middle infield back to try to get the double play and then let the run score.
Yeah, it's early, so you might as well try and get the 2 outs or the double play up the middle. Okay, good. So quick meeting, and we'll see Pierre's manager come off and up to bat for
Gavin Johnson for Yankton, the catcher.
Bases loaded for Johnson. Buchholz with the pitch, and that is down and in. Down and low, good block by Simpson, who is doing the catching duties here this afternoon for Post 8. That one is down. 3 balls. I believe we've had 8 balls in a row. And that one is a called strike to bring that count to 3-1 to the catcher for Yankton. Good swing, line drive. 1 out, and that is caught by Pierre Getz.
Good hard hit ball just right at the shortstop. Yankton might have gotten lucky to not get doubled off there because it was a well hit ball.
That was a good hit, hard hit ball.
Let's see if the pitcher, Beck Reichen, can help himself out here, get a couple runs across.
Reichen, just a fantastic athlete, very athletic.
Yep, point guard on the basketball team. We saw how well he did yesterday playing shortstop.
He's
pitching today.
Yeah, and he's my Mountain Dew guy. Drinks the Mountain Dew. Yeah. Good hit, going to the gap. On the run is Hunsley. It's over and between Hunsley and Leimbach. Throw comes in. That's going to score Sheldon. Scores 2. So we'll see Goki and Sheldon on the double.
The Mountain Dew paid off this morning.
It sure
that worked
did.
out. I see a little early activity in the Pierre bullpen. We still only have 1 out.
So Fieser will remain on first, or on third, and Riken on second.
Up to bat is the second baseman, Washan.
Washan looking to do some damage. That must be just down and outside. 3 balls, no count. Buchholz having some control issues here, finding that strike zone, looking to dial it in. There he gets the strike call. And he's going to be walked. So the bases are loaded again. There's 1 out.
Third baseman for Yankton, Tate Bestie, coming to the plate.
I think Bestie is playing shortstop this game. He was center field last night.
Yeah, you are correct. He has moved to shortstop today.
Bases loaded. Bestie takes a strike. Probably a good idea at this point. And you know that Buchholz is having a little trouble with the strike zone, so being patient as a batter is probably a good idea at this point.
You know, in these first 2 pitches, he's both off-speed pitches, so he's trying to find that zone with anything he can at this point.
1-1 count to Bestie. And that one's in for a strike. That's down for a ball. Two nothing in the bottom of the first inning. As we said, Yankton was going to come back likely strong. They were not happy with their performance yesterday. This is a team that has both the offensive and pitching to go really deep in this tournament. And, you know, that sour taste that they had yesterday after that 8-0 loss to Harrisburg, I'm sure is they're focused and ready to play today. Good hit by Bestie. It's going out to center field. That is tracked down by Hunsley. There is no tag. So that'll go down as a line out to Hunsley in center field.
Well, Yankton has a 24-11 record on the year, so they've proven it. They're the number 2 seed, so this is a good start for them.
Bases remain loaded. Buchholz trying to get out of this with only having given up 2 runs. Sager up to bat. Trey Sager bats at a .233 average. Count is 1-1.
Yeah, Yankton's definitely being patient at the plate. They're making Buchholz throw strikes.
Bases loaded. Buchholz, right-hander, off speed, foul balls up, and that is going to be out of bounds. Johnson unable to, or excuse me, Simpson unable to track that one down. taking his time on the mound is Buchholz. Now the pitch and the swing and the miss. You're watching Post 17 TV. We'll be back.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
This is the sound of grilling season. It's time to get back to cookouts, to gathering with friends and family, and making memories. And with Hy-Vee's lower prices on thousands of items all over the store, you can still get the best quality meat and everything else you need for your barbecues at prices that will make you smile. Get back to grilling for less, with a little help from Hy-Vee.
When the summer heat is on, make sure your cooling system is up to the challenge. Kaiser Heating and Cooling has the right solution for your home or business, whether it's a high-efficiency air conditioner, geothermal system, or reliable heat pump unit. For over 77 years, we've been keeping Yankton cool with expert installation and service. Don't sweat this summer. Stay comfortable all season long with Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Yankton's most trusted heating and cooling professionals.
You know, that's one of the things, long inning there. Reichen came out, pitched a good first half of that inning, and then you sit for a while, and sometimes you worry about them coming back and, after, having to warm up again. But Reichenbeck came out, threw a strike right away, and gets a quick out.
Pierre has Sonnenschein up to bat.
Sonnenschein is the right fielder. He bats .345 and has an on-base percentage of .419. So Sonnenschein, a really good hitter himself. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, when you look at Pierre's roster, they have a young team. They have a lot of sophomores that are going to be junior on their team. So I think they're strong the next few years.
You know, not only are these two teams baseball teams or towns, they're both football towns too. We'll see these boys again, a lot of them on the gridiron. And there is a strikeout for Reichen.
Yeah, I think everybody knows Pierre's dominance in football over the last so many years until this past year, but
yes, I agree. I heard maybe their theme this year is going to be the Empire Strikes Back.
I suppose that would fit, wouldn't it?
The designated hitter is up for Pierre, and that is Mr. Rounds, Trevor Rounds.
Rounds' on-base percentage is .463.
It looks like he draws quite a few walks to build that on-base percentage up. There's a strike 3. So
good
great 1, 2, 3 inning. You're watching Post 17 TV. We'll be back.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Recently, a small business owner came into the UPS store to pick up a banner we printed for her latest event.
As we rolled it up, she asked if we also designed brochures. The answer? Absolutely, we can help with that too. For over 7 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping customers with all kinds of printing, from large banners to detailed brochures. Come see us today and find out how we can assist with your next big project. And don't forget to ask about our print specials.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Is the center fielder for Yankton. Buchholz coming out for his second inning of work.
Cirque has an incredible 549 on base percentage for a 9-hitter.
Yeah, he's another one that we saw yesterday, and I think he was playing right field, and just the athleticism. He made some really good plays out there in right. Did hit the fence, I think, if I remember right, on the grand slam. 3-2, full count to Evan Cirque. Lefty pitches in, swings, and foul.
And he's got one of their better batting averages on the team. Probably the best on base percentage in the 9-hole.
Yeah.
That shows you the depth of Yankton.
Foul ball, but this one goes down the left field line and out of play. Been a good crowd here for our opening day of state tournament action. Estimated crowd number for last night was 1,300 people in the Watertown Stadium for that game between Pierre and Watertown. Buchholz gets the strikeout, his second strikeout of the day.
It was definitely a lively crowd last night here in Watertown, obviously the hometown, but also the state tournament hasn't been here for a lot of years, so great job by the Watertown fans coming out to support post 17.
Agreed. And the businesses of Watertown has really supported having the state tournament here in their advertising and their sponsorship. So a big shout out to really the Watertown community in having and hosting the State A American Legion tournament in its 100th year. 1-1 count to Goki. Sam Goki bats .351.
He had a sharp line drive for a base hit in his first at bat. We'll see what he can do on his second one.
Pitches in. Stick Getz makes the throw, and Goki is out on a good throw by the shortstop for Pierre. So Buchholz looking like he is settling down a little bit, finding that strike zone.
I agree. A quick inning for him would be big here.
Matthew Sheldon up to bat. He walked last time. And he's down 0-2 to start this at bat. Again, the Yankton batters being patient. Sheldon watches that one go outside. Looked like some sort of breaking ball. And we're out here in the left field line. Just missed. You could see that Buchholz wanted that one.
Looks like the Pierre fans wanted that one.
Yes. And there he gets the call. So really good inning. Another backwards K. You're watching Post 17 TV. Stay with us.
At Yankton Medical Clinic, high tech meets unmatched hands-on expertise in the orthopedic clinic. From robotic-assisted knee replacement and minimally invasive spine surgery to sports injuries and pediatric orthopedics, Dr. Brent Adams and Dr. Jeremy Kudera are specially trained to help you get back to living, moving, and feeling better. No unnecessary referrals, no bouncing between buildings. Just direct access to the orthopedic expertise your body deserves. Call for an appointment today or learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Buying your first home? That's a big moment. A happy, feel-good, when's the housewarming party moment. When you're ready to look for a home, start with a local FNBO mortgage lender. We're here to answer questions, personalize the experience, and share our expertise so you can focus on your search. Start your application and get pre-qualified now at fnbo.com. Your mortgage moment is just around the corner, and FNBO will be there every step. Visit our nearest branch or go to fnbo.com. FNBO is an equal housing lender.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium, the iconic Watertown Stadium, for this 100th playing of the State American Legion tournament. You know, as we look around the stadium, you know, this is like the Coliseum. Right? The Roman Coliseum, it's solid concrete. Not that I've ever been there, but if I had, I mean, this is like a quarter of it, maybe.
Yeah, and you think about that, they used to have a track here that actually went through the outfield. I was talking to a Renner dad last night who's from Watertown that played here, and he said actually when he was in high school, the remnants of the track was still there, and they had to play through the dirt. And
Grayson Hunsley with a nice line shot right up the middle for a base hit. That will bring up Schaefer for Pierre. Hudson Schaefer, the third baseman. Oh, Hudson Stoscher. Number 16, Hudson Stoscher. Throw over by Riken. Riken started this inning with only having pitched 19 pitches, so less than 10 pitches per inning. That's really good. That's where you want to be. You can send your pitcher deep into the game in a 4-day or long tournament like this is. You want your starting pitchers to keep their pitch count down and go as far and as long as you can. Stoscher attempted the bunt. That is a called strike.
I think you saw some of that strategy last night in the Watertown Pierre game with pitch count and how deep you can get into the game and reliance on your bullpen at that point.
Riken throws over to Sheldon. Sheldon puts the tag on Hunsley. Hunsley is safe. Stoscher showing bunt. The bunt is on. It is going to be a sacrifice. Riken goes and gets that, throws to first. So right now, Pierre is simply working to manufacture a run. Get one across the plate, get some energy. One out for Pierre. They will send their top of the order to the plate. Riker with the pitch. to Wishan. Wishan goes over and throws it to Sheldon. So nice run and pickup by Wishan by Yankton, and goes to Sheldon for the out. That will move Hunsley to third, and there are 2 outs.
Well, Sean's looked good in the infield both days. He was impressive yesterday. Dawson gets for Pierre. The shortstop is now up to bat.
Gets pops that one up. 0-2. Count on Dawson Getz. Hunsley is on third base. Riken looking to get out of this jam without allowing a run. Pitches in and called a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Riken has consistently worked ahead this whole game.
Right-hander, pitch, swing, and past Sheldon. That will score Hunsley. That'll put Pierre on the board. Good hit by Dawson Getz.
Went with the pitch and put it into right field.
That will bring up Charlie Simpson. Charlie Simpson bats a .360 average and gets on base at just under 500. So half the time Simpson is getting on base. He is one of the power hitters for Pierre. Takes a first pitch for a ball.
It's pretty easy to put a kid like that in your 3-hole.
Yep.
A lot of foul ground here in Watertown.
High and just off of Riken. So Riken calls the foul ball. Johnson was so sure that Riken was going to get it. He turned his back, walks to go get his mask because he threw it off. And after it dropped, he looked back like, really? I mean, that is trust in your player.
And you can see Riken is upset with himself after that. And
yeah, and the teammate and the trust there, you like to see that. Obviously, that's going to, Riken would like to have that one back. Steele is on, and they got him at second base. Good throw by Johnson. And they were able to get Getz. You're watching Post 17 TV. Stay with us.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Move with Mason.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. J.J. Buchholz comes out for his third inning of work. So far, he's given up 2 runs on 2 hits, and he has pitched 51 pitches. He starts off this inning with a ball. He has struck out 3 and also walked 3, and those 3 walks really came in that first inning, which was when Buchholz was struggling to find the strike zone, but that second inning he went 1, 2, 3 and looks like he's dialed in now. Up to bat is Easton Fieser, another left-hander for Yankton post 12. His favorite player, Fieser's favorite player, is Harrison Smith, Harry the Hitman.
Little pop fly to the first baseman.
Terwilliger takes a couple steps forward and makes the catch. Gavin Johnson, the catcher for Yankton. He had a lined out to the shortstop, goes to the shortstop this time as well, but it was on the ground, picked up by Getz and thrown over to Terwilliger for the out. Just a couple pitches thrown in this inning by Buchholz. The pitcher now up to bat. He hit a double last time up, and a gapper between the left fielder and the center fielder. This time it comes in, he gets out of the way. Ball 1.
Yeah, Reichen drove in 2 runs with that double in the first inning to get Yankton on the board.
That's what you want to do as the pitcher. You're kind of helping yourself there.
Exactly. Help yourself out. I think it's obvious he's one of the leaders on the team anyways, and he showed it with that double to left center.
Breaking ball is called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Beck Reichen. 3 balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball, and that's going to go for ball 4. That'll put Beck Reichen on first base and bring up the second baseman for Yankton, Owen Wishon.
Owen walked in his first at bat.
And that is down and away for ball 1 to Wishon.
Wonder if Yankton would put Reichen in motion here, get him in scoring position.
Good hit by Wishon. He'll get the single to a left field. Tate Bestie, now the shortstop, up to bat. He had a line drive to the center fielder. Hunsley tracked that one down. He's looking to hit the green this time. Tate Bestie, I believe, intending on attending SDSU down in Brookings. So he might hear the voice of Tyler Merriam a little more often than just here as our public address announcer at the Watertown Stadium. Of course, those of you that don't know, Tyler Merriam is the voice of the Jackrabbits. Tate Bestie with a 1-1 count. Buchholz trying to get out of his third inning of work. The right-hander goes to work. He's in the stretch, swings, and fouls off by Bestie.
Count is now 2-2 to Bestie.
Pitch and popped up, and that's going to be out of play. Bestie protecting the strike zone. 2-2 count. J.J. Buchholz has been the lone pitcher for Pierre in this elimination game. Pitches on the way. Bestie protecting the plate. Fouls that one off. So good battle right now for Bestie, and this is, you know, as a batter in a tournament that requires, you know, you're looking at pitch counts, Bestie's doing his job. No matter even what happens in this at bat, he's prolonging the pitch count. Another
foul ball for Bestie, and like just what you said, getting that pitch count up for Buchholz, important. Other batters are seeing more pitches coming in. That helps the whole team. And he's done a great job just fighting these pitches off.
Right-hander pitches. And this one's popped up, and that is also going to be out of bounds. And I don't know how many foul balls we've had, I guess, in this at bat, but umpire need to go reload. Count is 2-2. Yankton, post 12, does lead Pierre. Post 8, 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Tate Bestie is up to bat, facing J.J. Buchholz. It's a good battle. Buchholz does get him to strike out on the breaking ball. So no runs. One hit, one left on base, and there are no errors. You're watching Post 17 TV.
I'm Colby Kukta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Kukta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet. From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. Want to give a shout out to Dakota Sign and Graphic. This is one of the local businesses that is a proud supporter of Post 17 baseball, and in fact the community of Watertown, and they have donated the video board that is being used in-house here for live entertainment and replays and video. Good hit out to left field, and that is tracked down by Sager. So Charlie Simpson with a long fly ball out. Dakota Sign and Graphic was here till 2:30 a.m. the morning just prior to the first game starting, and they had to wait for all the storms to leave the area, and then they had to come in and install it. So we do appreciate Dakota Sign and Graphic for their support of Post 17 baseball. Charlie Simpson up to bat facing off against Riken, and he gives a deep fly ball to left field, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Cooper Terwilliger. Up to bat for Pierre Post 8. Cooper Terwilliger, a tall, strong young man, plays tight end for the Pierre Governors. And as we mentioned earlier, I don't know where he's going to end up, but he's getting some national attention. Good hit, strong young man, goes into the gap between right and center. He's on his horse. It looks like he's going to go for 3, and he's going to be a stand-up triple by Cooper Terwilliger. Big hit, big time for Cooper Terwilliger, the 4-hole. And we know, obviously, he's a strong, strong young man. And I didn't, think that was going for a triple, and quick. I mean, he got around the bases really well.
He did. He showed some speed there for a big young man. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a double, and he stretches it into triple and actually got in there easily.
So the Pierre Post 8 Legion team is threatening in this 4th inning. Up to bat is Leimbach. He was the pitcher in last night's contest against Watertown and did a very, very good job. He did go beyond his inning, so no matter what happens in this game, he's not available. But if they were to win this game, his tournament is, I believe, completed due to pitch count rules.
I believe that's correct, and I agree with you. I thought he pitched a heck of a game last night. He battled. He had some walks early in the game, but he got out of a couple bases-loaded jams as well.
He did. Now we've got a battle between Yankton's pitcher Reichen and Leimbach. Leimbach playing left field this afternoon. Leimbach fouls that one off. Ridge Leimbach does have 1 home run on the year. He's one of the leaders, tied for the lead in RBIs with Sutton Sonnenschein. Bats .333, so he does it on the mound and in the batter's box. Fouls that one off. 2-2 count. Beck Reichen looking to get out of this 4th inning without giving up another run. The right-hander pitches. Fouled off.
Leimbach goes down with a strikeout. 2 outs for Pierre.
Big strikeout for Beck Reichen. Brings up Sonnenschein. He's the right fielder here today. Wears number 6. He struck out last time at bat. Johnson looking to keep everything in front of him right now. We saw that the big boy of Cooper Terwilliger has the speed to get in on a pass ball. And that's exactly what we talk about. That saves a run right there by the catching abilities of Gavin Johnson.
Exactly. As you were talking about blocking it, he does exactly that.
Yeah, he collapsed good form and keeping that up there. So often you'll see catchers try and glove it when they just need to get that box, it's really called, and use your chest. And he did that just very, very well. Textbook. For a catcher, and it keeps it right in front of him and doesn't allow it to corral right or left. Very well done by Johnson.
Little mound visit there by Coach Lawrence with Beck Reichen.
Pitches in and up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sonnenschein bats .345. He's got a home run, a triple, and 6 doubles on the year. And now he's looking at a hitter's count of 3 balls, 1 strike. And Sonnenschein just needs to be patient right now. The pressure is all on Beck Reichen. Pitches in, swing and a miss. Now we even up the pressure on both the pitcher and the batter. See who can win this battle. Foul ball. Count is full. Terwilliger's on third. Pitches in, swing and a miss. Big finish to that inning by Beck Reichen. Gets 2 strikeouts in a row after the triple. So they leave 1 on base. There is 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We're going to turn it down for the inside the game to Jeremy Herbold.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Inflammation is the root cause of the chronic pain we experience every day. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlandson with First Chiropractic Centers. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep in good health is to adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Replace grains with more fruits and vegetables. For salads, use mixed greens, small amounts of dairy products, no soda, and only 1 cup of coffee per day. An anti-inflammatory diet can help you lose weight, become pain-free, and feel great. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? Navigating your options can feel overwhelming, but we're here to help. At Missouri River Associates, we make it easy to find the right plan for your health and budget. From Medicare supplements, Advantage plans, and prescription drug coverage, we'll guide you every step of the way. Plus, our services are completely free. Call Missouri River Associates today, 665-6885. Let us help you find peace of mind and the coverage you deserve.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Stolsher. The Buckles comes out for another inning. I think he's about at 74 pitches.
Well, I better apologize to the Stosher family. I actually used to work with his mother, so I apologize to the Stosher family for getting him and Schaefer mixed up. Long fly ball to the center fielder of Hunsley. Hunsley makes the catch. 2 down here in the early parts of the 4th inning.
Brings up the leadoff hitter, Sam Goki.
And after that first inning, Brett, we have seen J.J. Buchholz really settle down and pitch a nice game after that first inning. And as I say that, he throws one in the dirt. But he's really has gone, 1, 2, 3 in that second inning. Faced 5 batters in the 3rd inning, and now he's got 2 outs here in the 4th.
I was going to point out the same thing, how he has come back and kept Pierre in the game. Had to struggle a little bit last inning, but he got out of it, and he's found his zone.
Three balls, one strike to Sam Goki, the leadoff batter for Yankton. Buchholz with the pitch, and that is going to be a ball 4. That'll put Goki on base and bring up Matthew Sheldon, the first baseman for Yankton. Buchholz has pitched 81 pitches in this game, only 41 for strikes. Steele is on. Throw is down there.
Got it.
And got Goki. So we have seen a couple of really good throws from the catcher, and Charlie Simpson goes right after that one and gets Goki stealing. Great replay by our camera crew of Aero TV, but you are watching Post 17 TV. We'll be back.
Good luck.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
This is the sound of grilling season. It's time to get back to cookouts, to gathering with friends and family, and making memories. And with Hy-Vee's lower prices on thousands of items all over the store, you can still get the best quality meat and everything else you need for your barbecues at prices that will make you smile. Get back to grilling for less, with a little help from Hy-Vee.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Serve our country by joining the South Dakota Army National Guard and attend SDSU, but we do appreciate the service that Trevor is going to give back to our country and specifically the state of South Dakota. So shout out to Trevor Rounds. Trevor Rounds is up for the second time. He did strike out on his first at bat here today. We are seeing Beck Reichen. He remains on the mound for Yankton. Beck Reichen has pitched a whale a game. He's held Pierre to 1 run.
And he got out of a huge jam last inning, gave up a 1-out triple, and then struck out the next 2 batters to strand Twilliger at third base.
Yeah, that was a huge inning for, and you saw the emotion coming off. You know, Yankton, this is a close game, elimination game.
Caught him in the shoulder, I think.
Trevor Rounds is going to be hit by pitch. That'll put the leadoff person on first with no outs. This brings up Hunsley, the center fielder for Pierre. Porter looking, making sure he's got his signs.
So have you seen the way some of the teams do the signs? It's not the traditional. It's most of them have wristbands or they have it in their pocket. The coach shouts out three numbers.
Bunt, it's popped up. Can they get to it? They don't. Beck Reichen throws and hits. Hunsley in the back. It was a dangerous bunt. It popped higher than you would want to, and that caused
rounds to really hesitate, but then it dropped, and the speed of Hunsley getting down the line, and not a great angle for Reichen. Reichen gave it a shot, but
I
it
thought
hit him
he
in
was
the
going
back.
to get to the ball on the pop-up on the bunt attempt.
I believe they are going to give that, it looks like they're giving that a single. So Pierre threatening, they are down by 1.
Brings up Hudson Stoser, Pierre's third baseman.
Sheldon goes after that and slips. We did have a little bit of rain last night. I don't know if that causes anything, but you know, this is a grass infield. There is not turf in the infield. Sheldon goes after that, slips, and
everybody's safe.
Bases loaded for Pierre.
Very interesting how they score that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching to see what we can see here and what they're going to score it. I've not seen the official score or official ruling. No outs, bases loaded, Brett.
This big, you know, top of the order coming up for Pierre. Let's see if they can do some damage.
And now Carter Shufflebine comes up, lead off. Foul ball. So pressure now on Beck Reichen to get out of this inning. No outs, bases loaded for Pierre, post 8.
Pierre's got, or Yankton has their corners in here, but their middle infield is back. They're looking for a double play ground ball, which they get. They give up the run, but they do get the double play.
4-6-3 is how that is scored. Hunsley moves to third. Round scores, ties that up. So 2 outs for Yankton. Leaves Hunsley on third. Gets, swings, line drive, and that is caught by Sager. We've got a tie ball game, 2-2 in this Elimination State American Legion Tournament. You're watching Post 17 TV.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
When the summer heat is on, make sure your cooling system is up to the challenge. Kaiser Heating and Cooling has the right solution for your home or business, whether it's a high-efficiency air conditioner, geothermal system, or reliable heat pump unit. For over 77 years, we've been keeping Yankton cool with expert installation and service. Don't sweat this summer. Stay comfortable all season long with Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Yankton's most trusted heating and cooling professionals.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
arm and the footwork of these catchers is just phenomenal.
It is, and I've noticed that just from watching quite a few Junior Legion games this year, where anybody with speed, it's kind of an automatic you're going to steal. Where the games that I've been watching here, there's been, I think I've only seen 2 or 3 attempts at a stolen base this entire tournament.
Yeah, I agree, and we've seen 2 of them get caught in this game. Big strikeout by J.J. Buchholz on Matthew Sheldon. Sheldon goes down on a backwards K. That's 2 strikeouts for Sheldon this afternoon. This brings up Easton Fieser. The left-hander, Buchholz, remains in the game. 2 balls. J.J. Buchholz has 89 pitches. Cannot go over 105 pitches unless you're within the same batter. So he is winding down. Long run out to right field. And Sonnenschein calls off the second baseman of Shufflebind, can of corn.
Looks like if Buchholz can keep Yankton in check, that they're going to push him right up to his limit for the tournament with 105 pitches today.
Yeah, he's currently at 91 pitches. This could be his last inning unless this is a quick at bat. Buchholz with the pitch. And that is called a ball.
Seems like Yankton's bats kind of went quiet after that first inning when they got their 2 runs.
Gavin Johnson, the catcher, and the cleanup hitter for Yankton. At the plate with 2 outs. Now looking at a 3-0 count. Gavin Johnson, a dangerous hitter. 2-2 score. Pitches in, and 4-pitch walk for Gavin Johnson. They'll bring up Beck Reichen, the pitcher for Yankton.
See if he can help himself out again. He did in the first inning, and
he has got the 2 RBIs on that double in the first inning, and that has been the run scored by.
Outstanding catch. And
that was amazing. Are they calling that a catch?
They are.
All right. You see some. The umpires themselves are talking about it, but I don't know that any of them could see that. They're calling great catch. So Porter Hunsley goes after that one, dives and makes that catch. Wow, that saved a run. That was just amazing.
I agree. If that gets down, that's definitely a run scored, and Reichen is probably on third base.
Agreed. You're watching Post 17 TV. We'll catch your breath. We'll be back.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
Camera work by our team. You can see that catch. Dives out completely. Fantastic by Porter Hunsley. That is, that might be the catch of the tournament so far.
Yeah, I'd say that's the catch of the tournament. He's left-handed. He had to go across his body to get that in the gap.
Here we are in the 6th inning. This is a tie ball game in this elimination game.
3-hitter Charlie Simpson up to plate. Reichen is still out there pitching.
Charlie Simpson wants to go to college and become a math teacher. 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Simpson. Beck Reichen remains on the mound. He's gone the distance.
Good catch.
Great catch by Wishan. Wishan jumps up, catches the ball at the peak of his jump and brings that down for the catch. Owen Wishan, another big defensive play. So we're seeing both teams, they know they lose, they go home, and neither team wants to go home at this moment. Cooper Terwilliger up to bat for Pierre Post 8.
Tripled to right center field in his last at-bat and showed off a little speed.
1 ball, 1 strike to Cooper Terwilliger. Beck Reichen with 71 pitches. He's been efficient here this afternoon.
That's pretty incredible through, 5 full innings, 71 pitches, very efficient.
Reichen with the pitch, isn't off speed, popped up, and it's going to go fouled out the right field line. Good ball game here this afternoon between Yankton Post 12 and Pierre Post 8. Going to his right, picks it up, throws, makes the throw, and he is out. Huge play by Tate Bestie. Going to his right, reaches across his body, and then has to throw back across his body in a deep, deep hole there at shortstop. Great play by Tate Bestie. And we saw the speed of Cooper Terwilliger earlier last inning.
He wasn't making that easy. He was hustling down the line. And like I said, last night, Bestie was playing in the outfield. He's playing shortstop today.
Yeah. Athlete, very athletic. He was playing center field, I believe, last night for Yankton, and today at the shortstop's position. 0-2 count to Ridge Leimbach. Leimbach is 0 for 2 on the day. That pitch is down and low. Leimbach attending Emporia State for his future plans.
Emporia State, do you know where that's at? I'm not 100% certain either.
Pitch is down and low to Leimbach.
Three good plays by the Yankton defense.
1, 2, 3. And we see that play by the pitcher of Riken to help himself out and gets his team out of that inning. You are watching Post 17 TV in partnership with KXLG and Aero TV.
Recently, a small business owner came into the UPS store to pick up a banner we printed for her latest event. As we rolled it up, she asked if we also designed brochures. The answer? Absolutely, we can help with that too. For over 7 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping customers with all kinds of printing, from large banners to detailed brochures. Come see us today and find out how we can assist with your next big project. And don't forget to ask about our print specials.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
At Yankton Medical Clinic, high-tech meets unmatched hands-on expertise in the orthopedic clinic. From robotic-assisted knee replacement and minimally invasive spine surgery to sports injuries and pediatric orthopedics, Dr. Brent Adams and Dr. Jeremy Kudera are specially trained to help you get back to living, moving, and feeling better. No unnecessary referrals, no bouncing between buildings. Just direct access to the orthopedic expertise your body deserves. Call for an appointment today or learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
And welcome back to Post 17 TV. We have a new pitcher for Pierre Post 8 in Will Danberg. Will Danberg, he did pitch last night for a little bit, so this will be his second outing in this American Legion tournament. Danberg is 9 wins and 5 losses on the year. He's pitched over 50 innings on the season and has a 3.36 ERA for Will Danberg.
Up to bat for Yankton is the second baseman, Owen Wishon.
Sean singled last at bat. He's 1 for 1, so he's singled and walked. Wishon now with a 2-0 count. Danberg coming in for the first time. Pitching his third pitch, the right-hander. 3-0. You can hear the Pierre crowd disagreeing with that ball call.
I think there's been a couple close calls that they don't agree with.
Four-pitch walk. Second walk for Wishon. This is a 2-2 ball game. Leadoff batter gets on base. Tate Bestie up to bat. Bestie lined out to center field and has struck out on the day.
Looks like Pierre might be expecting a bunt here.
And there it is. He pulls it back. Oh, he's saying he offered at it. You could see Bestie looking back and disagreeing with that, but did call a strike.
See if he squares up again here.
Danberg throws over to first, looking to keep Wishon close. Wishon, the second baseman, he made a Golden Glove catch earlier today. Danberg's ready. Pitch. Bestie turned to bunt, pulled back, 1-1 count. Both managers trying to play some strategy here, just trying to plate 1 run. Bestie shows bunt, pulls it back again. 2-1. Bestie bunts that right to Danberg. Just too much power and pushed it straight forward to Danberg. Danberg took a couple steps right off of the mound, turned around, threw to second, and got the lead runner in Wishan.
That is not the sacrifice that Yankton was looking for there. Bunted it straight back to Danberg.
Pitch hitter for Yankton.
Yesterday's pitcher, Mark Cathell.
Cathell up to bat.
Obviously, Pierre, coach, has some trust in Danberg. He's brought him in 2 tough situations back-to-back days.
He sure has. Yeah, and you see it. I mean, Danberg's pitched 50 innings this season. The leading innings pitch player for Pierre. Cathell now with a 2-0 count. 1 out. Tate Bestie on first. Bestie does have some speed. Pitches in, and a strike called. 2 balls, 1 strike to the pinch hitter of Mark Cathell. Big time plate appearance for Cathell, looking to move Bestie. Pitches in, swing, off of the glove, and he's going to make it to first. Just off the glove of Danberg.
Gets the shortstop, came over and fielded it, but he wasn't able to get it out of his glove for an attempt at first base to get Cathell. I would think that would be scored a hit.
I would too. One out, 2 on. Evan Cirk. Evan Cirk is 0 for 2. He struck out once and flew out to the center field. And now Simpson's going to go talk to Danberg in this position. Just make sure that they're on the same page, that they're not going to cross up signs. Probably a good decision by Simpson just to make sure that both he and Danberg, who Danberg just came into the game, are talking the same language.
Especially in a tight 2-2 ball game.
Pitches in, and strike is called. Yankton has Bestie and Sager on the base paths. Up to bat is Evan Cirk.
They did bring in a pinch runner first.
Oh, they did bring in a pinch runner.
Cathell.
Yep.
I don't have a number on him.
And we can't see, they don't have the numbers on the front of their uniforms to be able to see from here. That pitch is high. Greg Warren, the first base umpire, is the umpire-in-chief for this entire tournament. He's over there at the first base line. Pitches in, swing. It's up, going to center field. Hensley, he's made the catch, and there will not be a tag. So Cirk flies out to center field. There's 2 outs. That'll bring Sam Goki up to the plate. Sam Goki is 1 for 2 today. He did walk last time at bat. Danberg with the pitch. 1 ball.
I believe the pinch runner at first base is Boston Frick. I think he pitched a little bit yesterday for Yankton.
Pitches in and strike. 1-1 count to the leadoff batter, the number 1 batter for Yankton, Sam Goki. Goki plays third base for Yankton. Danberg with the pitch. 2-1, just inside. Swing and a miss for Goki. Count is 2-2. Danberg trying to work out of this jam. 2 on, 2 outs. And this ball game is all knotted up with 2 runs apiece. This is an elimination game. Yankton lost to Watertown, or to Harrisburg. Pierre lost to Watertown last evening. Pitch is down in the dirt.
Big block by Simpson with runners on base.
Well, we've come to kind of expect it. That isn't it. They're making it look easy. These catchers are making it look easy, but
yeah, both catchers today have been blocking the plate.
Yeah.
They've both thrown a runner out trying to steal.
Count is full. Danberg does not want to fill the bases here. Time is called. Goki looking to be patient. Danberg looking in for his sign. He's got it. Positions himself. And now time is out again. It's not lost on either of these players how big this pitch is. Pitch is in, swing, and fouled off. Good battle between Danberg and Goki. Danberg readies himself. The pitch is in and hits him and loads up the bases. And we're going to see a visit to the mound with the bases loaded.
2 outs brings Matthew Sheldon to the plate. He's one of Yankton's better hitters.
Although today he's walked and had 2 strikeouts. But he is obviously one of their better hitters. Maybe today not seeing the ball great, but that was on Buchholz. And now we've got Danberg coming in to face Matthew Sheldon. You know, we were talking about Emporia State, and Emporia State is in Kansas, is where they're located. They're a Division II school, and their mascot, Brett, while we've got time here, is Corky the Hornet.
I can say that I
have not heard of Corky the Hornet before.
Yeah, I like mascots, though. All right, back to the action. Danberg, high-pressure situation, facing off against Matthew Sheldon, the first baseman for Yankton. Right-hander ready, swing, and a miss by Sheldon.
Looks like Danberg started with something off speed there.
Base paths are loaded. Yankton looking to get some runs. 1-1 count, just outside. You can hear the crowd for both teams getting into it. And that is called inside. And you could hear
Pierre fans did not like that
Pierre
call.
fans are not happy with that that strike call. Danberg 2-1 on Sheldon. Ball 3. Three and one's the count to Sheldon. Bases are loaded. Pitch is in, popped up. It's going to left field. Leinbach calls the ball, gets that for the out. And you could hear Leinbach coming in, both the shortstop and of Getz and Stoscher coming over to get that. And Leinbach, you heard that. I got it, or ball, and took control and got him out of that inning. You're listening to Post 7.
Buying your first home? That's a big moment. A happy, feel-good, when's the housewarming party moment. When you're ready to look for a home, start with a local FNBO mortgage lender. We're here to answer questions, personalize the experience, and share our expertise so you can focus on your search. Start your application and get pre-qualified now at fnbo.com. Your mortgage moment is just around the corner, and FNBO will be there every step. Visit our nearest branch or go to fnbo.com. FNBO is an equal housing lender.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Looking for the perfect place to get together with friends and family, watch the game, and enjoy some of the best wings in town? Make plans to visit Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. It doesn't matter what team you cheer for, your game day cravings are covered. Enjoy the action while you dig into mouth-watering wings, juicy burgers, and stacked sandwiches. Open Tuesday through Sunday, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Riken has gone all 6 innings up to this point. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. He struck out 4, has not walked a batter here today, and he's on his 83rd pitch, which very efficient. Bunt is on. Beck goes and gets it, throws to first, and the sacrifice does work that time for the designated hitter of Trevor Rounds.
Looked like Beck almost lost his footing there, had a little bit of slip there.
Yeah, it must be slippery in front of the mound. That does move Sonnenschein to second. And in scoring position, that'll bring up Porter Hunsley, the center fielder for Pierre. Pitches up, swing. Cirk in center, he's there. Can of corn, 2 down. Hudson Stosher, the number 9 batter for Pierre. He's got an opportunity to drive in Sutton Sonnenschein, who is at second base. Stosher had a sac bunt in the 3rd inning and reached on an error in the 5th. I'm not sure it was a sac bunt. Yeah, I think it was a sac bunt.
Yeah, it was a sac bunt, yeah. He hit into the...
Yeah, and then, so here he goes. We'll see if he puts the bat on the ball. 1-1 count. 2 outs for Beck Reichen. Sonnenschein on second. Reichen looks into his catcher, Johnson. Looking for the sign. Taking his time. Composes himself, and now he's ready. And time was called by Stosher. Stosher called time, and it was awarded by the umpire. Reichen was taking his time. And sometimes you just do that to, you want to get in a rhythm as a pitcher, but you also want to break the rhythm of the batter as well. Hits up. Evan Cirk comes in and gets the line drive, giving an opportunity, bottom of the 7th, for Yankton to score 1 and win a ball game. You're watching Post 17 at TV at the State American Legion Baseball Tournament.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
I'm Nick Shudak. I'm the Dean of Undergraduate Studies at Mount Marty University. We have a ton of scholarships, right? We mitigate tuition through our scholarships. The monastery is very generous in terms of some of the scholarships that are available to students. We do everything we can to make sure that we're an affordable, private, mission-driven institution, and our affordability is pretty comparable to many state institutions.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great futures begin.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet. From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Feeser is 0 for 2, however, on the day. He did walk once as well. Right now, he's looking at a 2-0 count by Will Danberg of Pierre. Swing.
It's a single.
And that is going to be a single down into the right field. That is the leadoff batter is on for Pierre, or for Yankton.
Looked like that pitch got up a little bit, and Feeser was able to hit it into right field.
Gavin Johnson, the catcher, is now up for Yankton. He is 0 for 2 on the day and has walked once. Feeser is on first. We'll see what they do with their number 4 batter. We saw Watertown bunt, one of their power hitters last night, and they are going to bunt with Gavin Johnson, the throw, and he is out. Sacrifice bunt by the cleanup hitter. And we've seen, we saw Watertown do it last night with Caden Rylance, one of their power hitters, and going to SDSU. And we just saw him do that with Gavin Johnson. Yankton do it with their 4th hitter.
Yeah, that's not typical when you're watching a major league game on TV or something like that. But here, when you're trying to scratch a run across, that's what you're going to do with your 4-hitter. And he did a good job getting that bunt down.
Beck Reichen up to bat. He's holding his bat out. This is interesting here. Both teams getting ready. Beck Reichen is the reason Yankton has 2 runs on the board. He, in the first, hit that 2 RBI double in the gapper between left and center. He's got a chance to drive in his 3rd RBI of the day. Let's see if Will Danberg has anything to say about that. Pitches in, swing, goes to Danberg. Danberg struggles with it, throws over to first, does get him out. So Danberg bobbled it just a bit and then regrouped and made a strong throw to first. There are 2 outs, but that did move Easton Feeser up to 3rd base. So now you're looking for a pass ball, base hit, a lot of different options. Owen Wishon up to bat for Yankton. He is 1 for 1 on the day. He's walked twice. The suspense grows. Danberg with the pitch, down and low. Ball 1. Yankton looking to get Feeser in and continue their postseason. This is an elimination game. Danberg with the pitch. Pitches, swings, pop up, right field, and that is caught by Sonnenschein. Sonnenschein caught that down by his side. Little suspense there. Maybe a little banana ball action. You're watching Post 17 at TV. We're going to extra innings. Stay with us.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive smart wire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Here's the deal, renters. When you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you can save an average of $642. You heard me. So you get the right coverage for your car and stuff at the right price for you. State Farm agent Rhonda Westland and her team are ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call 605-665-4411 today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Inflammation is the root cause of the chronic pain we experience every day. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlandson with First Chiropractic Centers. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep in good health is to adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Replace grains with more fruits and vegetables. For salads, use mixed greens, small amounts of dairy products, no soda, and only 1 cup of coffee per day. An anti-inflammatory diet can help you lose weight, become pain-free, and feel great. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Good day, this is Larry from Larry's Heating and Cooling. We're having a hot summer sale on a 2-ton central air with the new 54B Freon. Includes basic installation, 10-year part warranty, 2-year maintenance agreement, all for only $34.45. Financing available. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling, servicing Yankton, Vermilion, and the surrounding areas. Call today. And remember, before you buy anything, give us a call for a second quote.
Beck Reichen now has gone 7.1 innings. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, Hasn't walked anybody. Big play there by the third baseman of Yankton, and that's Goki right on the bag. Had to get up from his knees and make the throw across the diamond to get Getz. 2 outs. We were just talking about Riken. He's struck out only 4, so defense has really come to play for Riken here today. But he's been efficient. He's in the 8th inning. He's gone 7.2 innings, and he's given up, or he's only pitched 90 pitches.
He's throwing a lot of strikes, and like you said, defense, and we just saw it with that last play by Goki at third base.
Yes, good play by Goki. Riken with the pitch, 0-2. Now to Charlie Simpson, the catcher of Pierre. Riken in the windup. The right-hander throws down in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Charlie Simpson. Pitch, and that's just up for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Works the count full, does Simpson. Full count. Payoff pitch, and it's going to hit him. So Charlie Simpson gets on base with 2 outs.
I don't know if Charlie realized there, he could have gotten out of the way and still gotten to first base.
That's true.
It's going to be a ball.
Yeah.
He didn't have to suffer through that.
That's true. So now we've got Charlie Simpson, the go-ahead run on first base, bringing up Cooper Terwilliger. Cooper Terwilliger has had a triple here today.
That was a strike.
And so Cooper Terwilliger is 1 for 3 on the day. Swing, high pop fly. Sheldon calling it. Does he have room? He's got it for the 3rd out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. We're going to the bottom of the 8th here at the State American Legion Baseball Tournament. This has been a gem pitched by Beck Riken of Yankton. And after that first inning for Pierre, it was a really well-pitched ball game by J.J. Buchholz as well. J.J. Buchholz went 5 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 were earned, and struck out 5. Where he got himself in a little bit of trouble was the 6 walks. And he has been relieved by Will Danberg. Danberg now is on his 2nd inning of pitch. He's given up 2 hits, and he's walked 1. Danberg did pitch last night. Not sure exactly how many pitches that he pitched last night, but Pierre going all in to continue their postseason here.
And Danberg's gotten both innings, kind of gotten Pierre out of a little bit of a jam. So it hasn't been easy for him, but he's worked through it.
You know, if we talk about our host city here, Watertown, in addition, post-17 baseball, they're having a great season, playing some good ball here in this tournament. But Watertown is more than just baseball. We've got Bramble Park Zoo and the Redland Art Center. And, you know, the Redland Art Center, in my opinion, Brett, it's an underrated gem for South Dakota. If you haven't had an opportunity to go out there and walk through that museum, you know, I strongly encourage you to do so. And then, of course, you know, the gem, in my opinion, Watertown, Lake Area Technical College. It's the, you know, #1 2-year college in the country. So a lot of things to do here in Watertown. Up in the bottom of the 8th. we're going to see
Tate Bestie.
Tate Bestie, the shortstop. He is 0 for 3 on the day. He's got a 2-0 count right now. Will Danberg still pitching for Pierre.
Yankton dugout sure is getting into it right now. Trying to fire up Bestie.
2 balls, 1 strike. Right to Danberg. Danberg fields his position, throws to first to Terwilliger, and Bestie is down for the first out of this bottom of the 8th inning. That'll bring up.
It's going to be Boston Frick, who came in to run after Mark Cathell last inning was pinch hitting for Trey Sager.
Boston Frick, where's number 9? Facing Danberg, looks at a ball. Another pitch in, and they're going to ask for help, and that is a strike. They're going to say Frick did go around, and I think that was the right call. Home plate umpire asked for help. Mr. Kirschner to Greg Warren, and Warren says yes, he went around. There's a swing by Frick, goes right to Danberg. Danberg throws to first for the out. That'll bring up Evan Sirk. Sirk, the center fielder.
Sirk is 0 for 3 on the day. He's flown out to center field twice.
Pitches in and down low for a ball. So we started this game a little bit behind schedule, going extra innings. Now we'll fall even further behind schedule. Ball 2. Danberg, the right-hander, pitches. And that's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Evan Sirk. Sirk puts a swing on that, maybe a little bit high. He fouls that off to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings, it's hit, fly ball to center field, and that is caught in center by Mr. Porter Hunsley. That'll take us to the bottom of the 8th. No, it takes us to the 9th.
Yeah, top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th. You know, we talk about both of these teams, and we talked about Watertown, the host town. But I think we can also talk about you know, Yankton and Pierre a little bit. You know, did you know that the nickname, this is the nickname for Yankton is the Mother City of the Dakotas?
Did not know that. My question is how did they get that?
Well, it was the first capital of Dakota Territory, and so you know, I think that's how that name started. And then before, you know, really, I guess we've got. I didn't even think about this. We got two capitals playing against each other. But of course, Yankton, passionate sports community down there in south part of South Dakota, and really a baseball town, a football town.
Their ballpark on the river.
Oh,
phenomenal!
Yeah.
I love going to games there. Beautiful ballpark. enjoy the atmosphere there.
Yeah, it's a fun town to go in. Obviously, I get down there every once in a while. I've got a daughter that lives in Yankton, coaches the volleyball team down there, so I get down there and watch some Yankton sports. And here we go in the now top of the ninth. We're going to bring up the 5, 6, 7. Hit to short, goes to Bestie. Bestie throws over to Sheldon. And that will down Ridge Leimbach for the first out in the ninth inning.
Beck Reichen back out for this inning.
He is back out. He's 8 and 1/3 so far in this game. Sutton Sonnenschein up. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He hit one into center. Bestie dove after that one and fell just between Cirque and Bestie for a base hit last time up. Calling a ball. You could see the Yankton fans and players didn't agree with that ball call. 2 balls, 0 strikes. And now he calls a strike on that pitch. 2-1 to Sutton Sonnenschein. Reichen swings. And foul ball. 2-2.
One of the Watertown Little Leaguers chasing foul balls.
Do you get $1 when you get the foul ball inside the stadium? I don't know.
I don't know. They'd be money ahead if they are.
Beck Reichen, 8.1 innings so far. He has thrown 104 pitches, so now 105th. He pops out, or pop up, going to right field. That is the catch by Fieser, and that is going to be the end for Beck Reichen. He has reached the maximum pitch count allowed in American Legion baseball rule. And great ovation by the crowd for Beck Reichen. Beck Reichen finishes his day by going 8 2/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, and struck out 4 without walking a batter, and pitched the rule count maximum of over 105. He actually pitched 106 pitches, and American Legion rules, as long as you can go over that 105 pitches, as long as it's still within that same batter that's up to bat. So Beck Reichen ends his day, and we're going to see his relief, and that is going to be the shortstop of Tate Bestie. Tate Bestie as a pitcher. He's pitched 20.1 innings on the year. He's got an ERA of 0.689 and a whip of 1.18. So 20 innings with giving up under a 1 ERA. Tate Bestie is the relief pitcher here for Beck Reichen. First pitch is in and a strike.
Reichen moves to shortstop. But what an impressive pitching outing by him, giving up not a walk.
Yeah, that's amazing.
0-2 the count.
Bestie comes in. His first 2 pitches are strikes. And this is to Trevor Rounds, the designated hitter. That one is just outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are in the top of the 9th inning. This is extra innings in American Legion baseball. That pitch is just out for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. In American Legion baseball, we play 7 innings, so anything over 7 is considered extra innings. Bestie swings, it's fouled off by Rounds. Tate Bestie played center field last night. Shortstop today. Now he's on the mound doing his best to get a win here. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Trevor Rounds. Swing and a miss. Big time strikeout for Tate Bestie. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. Going to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Post 17 TV.
Stop it. Are you tired of sugary sports drinks that make you crash faster than your team's playoff hopes? Strike out thirst like a champ with Liquid Death. It's 100% mountain water, no sugar, no weird colors, no fake flavors, just pure hydration that's cooler than your walk-up song. Perfect for dugouts, doubleheaders, and post-game victory laps. Because swinging for the fences is easier when you're not running on fruit punch and regrets. Whether you're playing, practicing, or just pretending to stretch, grab a Liquid Death and crush your thirst with style.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
South Dakota football and volleyball season tickets are available now. The Coyote football team reached new heights in 2024, totaling 11 wins and earning an appearance in the FCS playoff semifinals.
Bauman fires deep, got a man open. It's Jack Martins. He's got it. He's in. Touchdown, South Dakota.
Volleyball continued their tradition of success, appearing in their 5th NCAA tournament. Join the fun and secure your seats at GoYotes.com.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down, your dog decides your couch is a chew toy, and oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote. Because life happens, and we're ready for it.
As the pitcher for Pierre, post 8, and starts Goki off with a strike. Next pitch is in. It's a swing and a foul off. So 0-2 to the leadoff batter of Sam Goki. Goki was hit last time he was at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sam Goki. Both these teams have had some fantastic pitching. Good defense. Danberg with the pitch. Swings. Goki keeps himself alive. Extends his arm, shortens, actually we talk about shorten up swing, but there he extended and just to foul that off.
Yeah, definitely a defensive swing, just trying to put the bat on it, foul it off, get himself another chance here. Danberg made quick work of Yankton last inning with 3 up and 3 down.
Danberg has pitched 52 pitches in this game. Defensive swing again, fouled it off. So good battle going on between Danberg and Sam Goki. Both of these teams, they are giving it everything they've got in this elimination game, trying to extend their seasons. Pitch is on the way. Tough play.
He beat it out.
He did beat it out. Tough play for Stoscher. Goki chopped it. It hit hard on the ground, and Stoscher ran up and made a tough throw over to first, but Goki beats that out for a single. So the winning run is on first for Yankton. We are in the bottom of the ninth. This is going to bring up Matthew Sheldon. He is 0 for 3 on the day and has 1 walk.
Goki does have a little speed at first base, so if we can get something in the gap here, it might be an interesting play at the plate.
And it does look like they're going to let Sheldon just swing away. We saw, them bat or bunt the 4-hitter earlier.
It does not look like they're going to do that with Sheldon. They're going to trust him to move the runner along.
We've got to change helmets there for Goki. They've got the helmet exchanged. Back to baseball. Will Danberg on the mound for Pierre. He's thrown really well in relief of J.J. Buchholz. Sheldon looking to be the hero here with a big hit. Throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, knowing that he is the winning run. Goki is on first. You always worry about an errant throw here as well that would extend Goki to second.
Another excellent block by Charlie Simpson. Yeah, you don't want to have a errant throw over to first base and give the runner second, putting him in scoring position. But you also want to keep him close to first base as well.
So far, they've executed this well. Sheldon at the plate. Where's number 18? Pitches in and a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Matthew Sheldon. Last time up, Sheldon flew out to left field. Goki on first. Danberg looks at him. Pitch is delivered, and that is high. 3 balls, 1 strike. And you could see that the base runner of Goki is affecting Danberg a little bit. Danberg is paying a lot of attention to him. He's looking at him over his left shoulder, over his right shoulder. Goki takes that jab step. Pitches in. And strike is called.
And Goki did have a steal attempt back in the 4th. He was caught stealing, but does show that he has some speed and does not look like that's going to be an option at this at-bat, but
count is full. Well, they tested the arm of Charlie Simpson earlier, and now this ball 4.
So we have runners on first and second with no outs. This brings Easton Fieser to the plate.
Now do you bunt Fieser?
Me personally, I'm not bunting Easton Fieser. I'm going to let him drive in. I feel like he's probably the best hitter for Yankton. He's fairly consistently hits the ball hard. I want him to go win me the game.
Yeah, he bats, 350? Fieser does, and what is he today? He's got a single. He's 1 for 3 up there. He's put the ball in play each time. Yeah, I mean that, and you're one of those people that likes to hit the ball, likes to see the gap, right? Rather than maybe the small ball is.
I agree. I do not love giving up outs, and. Now, I agreed with bunting Gavin Johnson a couple innings ago to move the runners over, but I feel like I've got probably my best hitter up. I'm gonna let him hit.
So you're gonna trust him in Fieser. We'll see what happens here in Fieser, the left-hand batter. He has put the ball in play a couple of times. There are no outs. Danberg on the hill. We're in the bottom of the ninth. If Yankton scores, they continue their season. First pitch is in for a ball. Fieser swings and misses. 1-1 count. Danberg looking to get out of this jam. There are no outs. Yankton looking to push one across. Now Fieser showing bunt. He does offer at as a bunt and fouls it off. So now you have 2 strikes on Fieser. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We saw him swing at his first attempt and then bunt in that second offering.
Now, do we see Pierre charging with their second baseman there? I don't know if I saw that right or not. And he might have been going over to first.
Yeah, that is something that I actually used to do when I coached the Legion in post 25, and I would oftentimes have my second baseman puts it in play, goes to first, and gets 1 out, but does move the runners. So Fieser does do his job.
Now, do you walk Gavin Johnson to load the bases up with 1 out?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? You know, Gavin Johnson, your 4-hole, he sacrificed bunted last time. They are going to bunt, or they are going to intentional walk him, load the bases, gives them the opportunity to get a double play. They're going to play with their corners in, and their second baseman and shortstop are going to play deep and try and get the double play up the middle. So bring up
Beck-Reichen.
Beck-Reichen has had himself one heck of a day. He's had the 2 RBI double. He's pitched himself a gem, looking to do it on the offensive side here in the bottom of the 9th. Takes the first pitch of Danberg for a strike. Danberg now out of the windup. Beck-Reichen settles in. Now gets ready. Swing, no swing. Pitch and ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Beck-Reichen. Bases are loaded. Two balls, 1 strike to Beck-Reichen. Danberg on the mound. Will Danberg has gone 3 1/3 innings. He has walked 3 here this afternoon. Has not had a strikeout. Big pitch by Danberg. You could see Reichen tried ducking underneath that. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he didn't get that call. He wasn't gonna. That was a strike.
Yep.
Let's see if Danberg can get out of this jam.
He swings and fouls that back. 2-2. Sam Goki is on 3rd base. Matthew Sheldon on 2nd. And Gavin Johnson on 1st after the intentional walk. There is 1 out. And Reichen fouls that one off. Defensive swing.
Yeah, he did a good job getting a bat on that. That pitch almost looked like it was in the dirt.
Yeah, that was a breaking ball of some sort for Danberg. Make sure you stay with us for the KXLG post-game show with Jeremy Herbold and Roger Merriam. Danberg's pitches, and down low. Count is full.
Boy, some of those are hard to lay off.
Payoff pitch. One out. Base hit by Beck Reichen. Will drive in Sam Goki. So Yankton will continue their season, and you can see that Pierre, they wanted this. Danberg, he pitched himself a heck of a game as well. But, you know, Beck Reichen, what can you say?
Yeah, you can't say enough. Pitching performance, hitting, drives in the winning run. You know, Pierre battled, had 2 tough games. And they're feeling it now, but you do have to be proud. Both games were close, and you lose in the bottom of the 9th.
Congratulations, I think, to both of these teams for a great baseball game. Both teams played very, very well. You know, player of the game, and I don't know who they're going to choose, but up here in the broadcast booth, how can you give it to anybody but Beck Reichen?
I think that's a pretty easy choice.
Beck Reichen on the day went 8 2/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, only 1 was earned, did not walk a batter, and struck out 4. He did reach the maximum pitch count limit of 106 pitches. And then in relief, I mean, Tate Bestie ends up with the win, and he pitched a 1/3 of an inning, but, you know, gets the win in that. So really good game, and you got to give it to both J.J. Buchholz, who, hey, pitched a fantastic game after that first inning, and then Will Danberg, who is going to get the loss here today off of that single of Beck Reichen. By the way, what was it, 3-2, and Beck Reichen had all three RBIs.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the Yankton Post 12. They will extend their season, and they will play tomorrow at 1 p.m. And so Yankton will move on, and Pierre's season does come to an end. I think Pierre, they'll be getting ready for football.
Yeah, I believe so. They're going to feel that one, but once again, they put a heck of an effort out there. They had a good pitching performance. The bats just weren't there today.
Yeah, and you know, you got to give credit to the pitchers on both sides. I think just really, really good, well-fought game. So stay with us for the KXLG post-game show with Jeremy Herbold, Roger Merriam, and Ben Dilla. So once they get ready.
The housing market is constantly changing. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and with 20 years of experience, I'll help you navigate the ever-changing real estate environment. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, my experience and attention to detail will guide you through the process. Let's find you the right home at the right time. Call me and we'll talk about your home needs. Deb Speck, Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Hey, this is Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal. I was in town for the Pass It On Baseball Clinic and had the honor of staying at the Fairfield by Marriott. And I have to say, one of my favorite places ever in all of my travels. It is super clean. It is beautiful on the inside, and the staff is top-notch. They're incredible. They're very kind. They remember you. The rooms are clean. The beds were incredibly comfortable. The showers were hot. The food was great, and I even got a workout in. So I highly recommend, if you get the chance, stay at the Fairfield by Marriott right here in Yankton.
All right, congratulations to Yankton on a walk-off win in their second game of the state tournament up in Watertown. Welcome into our post-game report brought to you by The Move Group. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and The Move Group. Browse listings at themovegroup.com. All right, let's get into your stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. All right, looking here, start with Yankton at the plate. Sam Goki was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and a walk drawn. Matthew Sheldon 0 for 3 with a run scored, 2 walks. Easton Feeser 1 for 4 with a walk drawn. Gavin Johnson 0 for 2 but 2 walks. Beck Reichen 2 for 4, 3 RBI and a walk. Owen Washon 1 for 2, 2 walks. And Tate Vesti and Trey Seger hitless on the day. Cottle was 1 for 1. And Boss Frick 0 for 1. And Evan Cirk 0 for 4. And on the mound, well, what can you say? Beck Reichen, 8 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs. Only 1 was earned and 4 strikeouts. He pitched 106 pitches, 68 of them for strikes. Tate Vesti came in to finish things. He pitched a third of an inning and had a strikeout. So he did his job coming in relief for Yankton. 3-2 is the final play of the game. Beck Reichen singled and a ground ball to left field, and Sam Goki comes in to score the winning run in extras in the bottom of the 9th. So a nail-biter up in Watertown. Yankton stays alive, and they'll play tomorrow at 12:30, and pulling up the bracket now. So they play tomorrow at 12:30, and they will face the loser of Game 7, which would be our next game on the docket today. And that would be between Renner and Post 22. So they might have a very, very difficult time tomorrow, but that's tomorrow's problem. 12:30 pregame, 1 o'clock. First pitch, we'll be carrying it again here on KYNT and KYNTV. Audio courtesy of KXLG, play-by-play audio, I should say. And we'll have that for you tomorrow. Let's get into our awards of the game. Let's start with our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. And folks, we never really do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it today. Also, our offensive player of the game, brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Both are going to go to Beck Reichen. And he deserves both awards today. He really does. I'll start with our defensive on the mound. Already mentioned 8 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 strikeouts. Pitched to the max limit allowed. And then offensively, 3 RBI. All 3 RBI for Yankton, including the walk-off hit. And so he is our offensive player of the game as well. Already went over our schedule preview for tomorrow. It's brought to you by Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Look ahead to a brighter future with a new career at Parker of Yankton. All benefits begin day 1. Learn more at parker.com. Parker, engineering your success. All right. And that will wrap it up for us here today. Same thing tomorrow, 12:30. And we'll have another nail-biting action game for you. Yankton Post 12 looking to continue their journey up in the state tournament up in Watertown. Again, thanks to KXLG, thanks to our sponsors, and thanks to you for listening to the audio simulcast on KYNT and KYNTV, and we'll see you tomorrow.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
From ABC News, the Federal Reserve Board moving to keep interest rates unchanged for now. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says uncertainty remains over the impact tariffs might have